Good evening. I'll talk about translate from sentence to an algebraic equation and solve. Sometimes we have a sentence, same like an equation, but it is a statement. We need to translate this algebraic statement into algebraic equation, and then we need to solve this equation. Let's understand this title by taking some examples. The first one, if we have this statement which says that the sum of x and minus 15 is 23. So as you see here, we have the word sum. So the operation we have here is the summation, and the two terms are the x and minus 15. Is means equal, and 23 means the result of this summation. So simply we can translate this algebraic statement into this algebraic equation by saying the sum of x and minus 15, and this is the expression of the sum, is, so equal means is, 23 is the solution of this equation. So this is the translation of this statement. Now we can simplify. Plus multiplied by minus gives us minus. So the equation becomes x minus 15 equal to 23. As we see here, the left side of the equation contains x and minus 15. So simply we can keep x alone by adding plus 15 to both sides. So add 15 to both sides of the equation. So the left equation becomes x minus 15. So this is the added 15. And the right side is 23. And this is the added 15. Now we can simplify. At the left side, we have x alone. And the right side is the sum of 23 and 15, which is 38. So this is the solution for this linear equation. Now simply we can check for this solution by substituting. This is the equation we have. Now we substitute for x by 38. So x minus 15. So 38 minus 15. Is it equal to 23? We need to check for the correctness of this equation and the balance of this equation. So the left side is simply is the difference between 38 and 15. So simply we have 23. And for the right side we have 23. So the statement or the equation is true and balanced. Let's have another example. The difference of f and 1/3 is 1/12. So the difference means that the operation in this equation is a subtraction equation, and the two terms are the f and 1/3. Is means the equal sign, and 1/12 is the result. So this is the translation of this algebraic statement into algebraic equation. So we have here a minus sign, so we have a subtraction operation between f. So f minus 1/3 is 1/12. So this is the translation of this statement. Now simply we can solve for f in this equation. As you see, the left side contains f minus 1/3. So we can cancel the minus 1/3 by adding plus 1/3 to both sides. So add 1/3 to both sides. So the left side becomes f minus 1/3 plus 1/3. and the right side becomes 1/12 plus 1/3. So the left side, the minus third cancel with plus third, so the remaining is the variable x. And regarding the right side, we have two fractions with different denominator. So now we can find the common denominator for both the 12 and the 3. So the value of f is equal to the 1/12 plus 1/3. So we need to make the denominator common. So the least common denominator for 12 and 3 is 12. So the first fraction stay as it is. And for the second fraction, we need to change the 3 to 12. So we multiply by 4. So the first fraction is 1/12. And the second fraction, by multiplying both numerator and denominator by 4, we have 1 times 4 divided by 3 times 4. Now we can simplify. So f is equal to 1/12 plus 1 times 4 is 4 and 3 times 4 is 12. So now we have two fractions with same denominator. So simply we can add the two numerators and divide it by the denominator. So 1 plus 4 is 5 and the denominator is 12. So this is the solution for the variable f. Now we can check by substitution. So f minus 1/3, this is the found value of f minus 1/3, and this is the right value in the right side of the equation. We need to check for this equality. So regarding the left side, we have a difference between two fractions, same as we have did. We find the LCD, which is 12. So the left side, 5 divided by 12 stay as it is. And we change the denominator of the second fraction from 3 to be 12. So we multiply it by 4. So the result is 5 divided by 12 minus 4 divided by 12. So now we have a difference between two fractions with same denominator. So simply we can subtract the two numerator and divide it by 12. So 5 minus 4 is 1/12. So it is same as what we have at the right side of the original equation. So the solution is completely correct. Let's check for this last example. 187 is the product of minus 17 and m. 187 means the result. Result of what? What's the operation? We have a product operation. What are the two terms that are multiplied by each other? We have minus 17 and the other is the variable m. So now simply we can translate this algebraic statement into this algebraic equation. So 178, which is the result, is the product. Of course, between the minus 17 and the m, we have a product operation. So minus 17 times m. So this is the translation of this algebraic statement into this algebraic equation. Now we need to solve for m. As you see, the right side, we have minus 17m. So we need to make the coefficient of m to be 1. So simply we can divide both sides of the equation by minus 17. So the left side becomes 187 divided by minus 17. And the right side becomes minus 17 divided by minus 17 times m. Now we can simplify. These two values cancel with each other. So we have m alone. And regarding the left term here, we have a division operation, 187 divided by minus 17. So the solution is minus 11. So this is the solution for M. Now we can simply check for this solution by substitution. So this is the equation. The left side is 187 and the right side is minus 17 times M. So minus 17 times minus 11. We need to check for the balance of this equation. So the left side is 187 and the right side is the product of minus 17 and minus 11. Minus multiplied by minus gives us a positive sign, and 17 times 11 is 187. So the equation is true and balanced. So our solution is correct. That's all about the translation of an algebraic statement to an algebraic equation and solve it. Thanks a lot. Goodbye.